for example, people might say, "Oh, I'm intolerant of Nazis and fascists," and that's the right people to be intolerant against. And I contend that no, it's the same thing. But yeah, I mean, I concur totally that fascism and Nazism are bad. And I also say there are lots of other things that are bad too. Self-righteousness, even worse. What do you think Nazis and fascists are? They're just self-righteous people that didn't tolerate anyone who didn't dissent. Just like you, who are not tolerant against them. So now we got two intolerant people, the Nazi fascists and you. So the same exact mentality, except you're on this side and they're on that side. Right? It's the same.
And he's not saying you, the listener, even though it might sound that way.
So
he's saying
I agree that that extreme ideology is wrong, but I also agree that, or contend that if you went into their shoes, you might understand them, and that is the essence of empathizing and with others and understanding them is spending some time in their shoes, looking through their eyes, getting out of the first person perspective and seeing through the other's eyes, or now that said, I agree that fascism and this ideology is incorrect, but there are many things incorrect. Your self-righteousness is the worst incorrectness, is the worst, because when you are self-righteous, you can do no wrong. And I got news for you, neighbor, you do a lot of wrong. You're as fallible as anyone else, and that is a big reason why you should not be intolerant of Nazis and fascists, as it were, unless they're declaring themselves Nazis and fascists. And even then, it's gray area because of what I'm talking about. It's better to understand than to claim your domination and your correctness. And that is that you could be mistaken. I've seen these many stories of people coming out against against so-called fascists and Nazis, and turns out those people weren't Nazis or fascists at all. So they were mistaken. They were mistaken. They were fallible. So now they're oppressing not the Nazis or fascists they said they were. They were people who weren't, but it still felt their harm, their destruction because of what? Their self-righteousness. So self-righteousness just leads to more mistakes. You're not right. When you're self-righteous, you couldn't be more wrong, and you only go to what do? You just commit more wrongs. More when you harm others, you're wrong. In self-defense, you're not wrong, but in proactively, aggressively, you are wrong. So the thing is
cyclical.
So it's right. So you want to avoid self-righteousness, and because you'll just make you're going to make more mistakes. You're wrong to be self-righteous.